break day before Ironman. 3 years ago, you wouldn't even known what a triathlon is, would you?
Yep, that's right.
So what sort of journeys have been, mate, for the last 3 years to get to this point?
It's amazing what I've got to do to keep my wife, actually. Well, the whole thing started 3 years ago when Em decided that she wanted to do an Olympic distance try. I mean, it's always been a goal of Em's to do an Olympic distance, and she signed up for a beginner's course. She came home with the program, and I looked at the program and thought, shit, I'm never going to see her. So I said, why don't I sign up too? And so that's how it all began. Yeah.
And since that time, how much weight have you lost?
Since then, I think I was probably high 90s. I'm low 80s now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And at one stage you were about 120 kilos?
Yeah, just shy of 120.
And drinking and smoking yourself to an early grave?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Wow.
So I've substituted cream buns. Well, I haven't really substituted cream buns, but smoking and alcohol for gels.
Wow. So, you know, with the Ironman race tomorrow, how are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. A little bit freaked out and a bit nervy now as I'm organising my bags and thinking what do I have in my special needs and what I'll put in the run bag. Stuff I probably should have organised a week ago. But yeah, besides that, feeling pretty good. Once the bike's in transition and I'm sitting here having a coffee, yeah, I'll be pretty relaxed today. But the bike ride this morning, just did a short ride down to the bottom of Matthew Flinders Drive and back up again, and then a short run. That felt great. So yeah, so far so good.
So we've been talking about Ironman for about 12 months, maybe a bit longer.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that it had sort of come to fruition?
No. Last year when we came down to support Tim on the bus, I got a few memories. One was at the start line, watching the people walk into the water. This is before it all started. They're walking in before the start, and I'm thinking, imagine what they'd feel. I'd be shitting myself. And then when the cannon went off, and you just saw the smoke before you heard the sound of the cannon, and seeing everybody take off, I was thinking, wow, what a feeling. There's no way in the world I'd want to do that. So yeah, it's pretty special that I'm here now, I think.
Yeah, and the training, you've been going pretty hard for a few months now. Well, effectively longer since, well, you know, probably 12 months you've been training pretty consistently, but especially the last few months. How have you enjoyed it? Yeah,
the training's been great. I've almost found the longer, slower stuff easier than the shorter, faster stuff. So yeah, I've lost weight. I've been able to eat worse. So yeah, do it all again. If I crash and burn on tomorrow, then the training's been worth it. So yeah, I'm certainly fitter than I've ever been, which probably isn't a great indictment, but yeah. The training's probably been the best part.
Oh, right. Yeah. So it hasn't been a chore or a burden or, you know,
no, I'm getting up in the morning very happily, very eagerly. Em's having to say, do you have to go? And I'm saying, yep, I really want to train now. Well, kind of, sort of.
And is there any sort of, you know, part of the race that you're concerned about tomorrow?
Yeah, a bit worried about whether I'll be able to hold my own on the fourth leg.
With who? Trying to keep up?
Any part that I'm worried about. Pretty comfortable with the swim. I think they might have screwed up the swim cap colours. Looks like I'll be starting at the back of the field. So the swim will be okay. The bike ride's going to hurt, but that'll be fine. And yeah, the run, I've just got to get through 21 efforts of 2K. 21 easy efforts of 2K.
It's an interesting way to break it down.
I'm going to walk through the walk stations. Yeah, they're not aid stations anymore, they're walk stations. So I'll try and run between them, walk through them, drinking anything I can get hold of.
Yeah. And
yeah, that's the plan. 21 efforts of easy 2Ks.
And you've had a few injuries along the way that sort of stopped you doing, you know, a lot of running. Are you worried about those? They've come good?
Yeah, they've come good. Yeah, I had a problem with my arse.
Detail?
No. But that's come good. I had a problem with my Achilles. After a lot of needling by Nigel, the physio, that's come good also. So I don't think they're going to give me great grief. I think based on the half Ironman that I've done, what's going to hurt is, you know, the risk of cramps while running. So I've got 4,000 salt tablets I plan on taking, and just my old man joints. When I go on a long run, my knees start aching. So I'm thinking they might be aching a bit by tomorrow night.
And you got any expectations of time tomorrow? Any goals that you want to sort of achieve?
Yeah, I've got my own secret times, I guess. But in all honesty, it's my first one. I just want to get across the line.
There's no time to be secret, mate. Everyone's told us what they want to do. Come on, you got to share it with the viewers. You got to share it with the viewers.
Oh look, if I can get round 12:30, I'd be happy. Yeah.
Yeah. And someone, you're what, 40, 41, smoker, drinker, overweight.
I'm not a smoker. I'm a drinker.
Reform
smoker.
smoker. Someone that, like we said, 120 kilos and smoking and drinking a lot. Someone watching this and they're in that position, what would you say to them?
A great way to quit smoking. No, it is. That's how I got to 120 kilos, by quitting smoking for 12 months. I substituted cigarettes for junk food, for cream buns, for pies, for absolutely anything I could get hold of. And I worked out that I was getting a craving every 3 minutes of my waking life for a cigarette. So after 12 months I was a huge boy and I said bugger this and took up smoking again. So now it's just a fat smoker. When I started the training course, the beginner's course, there's no inclination at all to smoke. So all cravings just went away. So it's a great way to quit smoking. A bit radical, but it works.
And what's in store for the rest of today?
Well, I'll finish putting my bikes together, go and check the bike in, then sit down and relax.
Good luck tomorrow, mate.
Thanks for that. Cheers.